watching 48 Fastcast.
Good Friday afternoon, everyone. I'm Liz Hurley with this 48 Fastcast, our digital version of your top headlines in a short, fast newscast. We start in Decatur this afternoon, where City Council President Jacob Ladner says his current term will be his last term. Jacob Ladner announced today that he is not seeking re-election. Ladner's district is mainly between Beltline Road and Southwest Gordon Terry Parkway. Ladner said in a statement to Decatur residents, "Serving you these past 5 years has been one of the greatest honors of my life." That election set for August 26th. A Lauderdale County judge entered a not guilty plea today for a teenage capital murder suspect. The judge entered that plea after Oslin Flint refused to during this morning's hearing. Flint was 15 when he entered and was arrested and charged with robbery during a shooting death of Miguel Adame. Flint is one of 2 suspects charged in the 2021 murder. A Moulton woman who police pulled over for driving erratically, now facing several drug-related charges. Peyton Hogan is charged with possession of a controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. During that traffic stop on Highway 157, officers reported smelling marijuana coming from her car. Police discovered multiple bags of marijuana and a bag containing meth. Hogan was booked into the Lawrence County Jail. The WCN.
Warm out there today. Not too bad, though. It's been cloudy. The clouds have come back. That weekend forecast you see behind me, it's going to be a wet one. Storm chances increase for Sunday. Some of those storms could be on the strong side. We'll monitor that. Thunder showers tomorrow morning. May get a break by the evening hours, and then we'll see more thunderstorms Sunday morning. Could see actually around a complex of storms coming in. We'll be tracking those for you. Here's a look at Saturday morning. I wish I had better news. This will not be severe here, and those will dive to the south. But as we get into Sunday, a few stronger storms from the middle of the morning into the afternoon hours. We'll have to watch those, but these are basically going to be summertime thunderstorms. Could briefly be severe, but overall, the higher threat for severe weather just doesn't look like it's going to happen. So there's some good news there. We'll take a closer look at that forecast and the next 10 days coming up.
Thank you, Brad. The WC Handy Center in Florence is open after much needed repairs. We'll give you a look at what's new after the break. A popular recreation center in the Shoals reopened after getting some much needed improvements. The WC Handy Recreation Center in Florence back in business after a $2.6 million renovation. Crews completely renovated the interior, adding new HVAC systems and plumbing systems, as well as a larger kitchen and new activities. The old locker room has turned into a modern community area with computer stations and tutoring spaces. We will have much more on these renovations coming up at 4, so be sure to tune in for that story.
Now, your first alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Brad Travis.
A quiet, nice travel weather today. A lot of people out on the road. We've had some issues on the southbound areas of I-65 today, so make sure you check your traffic app before you leave and see if you need to change where you're going, at least the destination, at least the route. That's what I want to say. 77 in Scottsboro. It's mostly cloudy. It's not raining. There's no threat for rain today or tonight, but there is rain tomorrow morning. Then there's showers and thunderstorms coming Sunday. Just think of these as summertime-like thunderstorms. A lot of lightning, heavy rain, strong gusty winds. May get a couple of brief severe thunderstorm warnings, but right now the threat for severe weather is not high. 78 degrees Sunday. Memorial Day, more showers, more thunderstorms. The month is ending a lot like it started, and Eric went ahead and added these rain chances here to the forecast. I'm not going to argue with him, but we just can't get a break, can we? A chance of rain all the way through next week. Here's a look at Memorial Day weekend. Tomorrow morning, we're going to wake up with showers and these elevated thunderstorms. They won't be severe. They may be noisy, though. Rain chances start to drop by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The evening looks okay, and then as we get into Sunday, we get another round of thunderstorms. And what we're looking at are complexes of storms that are going to be stronger to the west-northwest, and as they drop in, they'll weaken some, but they can still pack a punch as they move through. And there's always a chance, as you see here on this guidance, they kind of drop off to our south. So there's still a complicated forecast. Nothing set in stone. Don't cancel any plans. As we get into Memorial Day itself, the rain moves in, especially by the afternoon, and then it rains most of the day. But this is starting to change just a little bit, so we may get some breaks, more breaks than we anticipate. Rainfall totals, they're backing off a little bit too, but I wouldn't be surprised. 1 to 2 inches looks like a pretty good bet through Tuesday. Next 12 hours, quiet, but the clouds continue to move in tonight. A few showers possible at 4 a.m. Clouds, showers, and storms down in Louisiana today. And here's your forecast for tomorrow. We start with some showers. We'll probably end the day with some showers too. Rain chances just will continue to be up and down, but more up than down, as you see here, all the way into early next week. Quick look at your 10-day forecast. You can see, well, actually, I already started with that, didn't I? Saturday morning, we start with more showers. We're going to talk a lot more about this coming up at 4.
Look forward to it. Thank you, Brad. Thank you so much for joining us. That'll do it for our Fast Cast. We'll be back online in just a few minutes with Before the 4. Don't forget to join us for our 4 o'clock newscast on TV. And of course, breaking news coming up at 5, 6, and 10. We've got you covered. I'm Liz Hurley. Thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. Have a safe Memorial Day.